everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to shake things up a little bit and I'm going to try to recreate the viral light bulb nails. So if you haven't seen them before, this is what they look like and I'm going to try to recreate those today. I've never done anything like that before. So the best thing, I thought we're going to start off with some short almond nails. I feel like longer almond nails would actually look good as well. And then for our base color today for all the nails, we're going to use another milky color from Sundara Nails. I'm really loving the Milky gel polish line. There are tons of different colors in that neutral family, and I feel like it's a great base just for this nail art, and it still gives that nail like a pop of color, but yet it's a great background that you do not necessarily need to build up because I want that milky effect by that cuticle line, so we only need to use one coat. Also, all the gel products that we're using today are from Sundara Nails, and they are all HEMA 21 free. They're a very gentle, clean formula. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a very thin layer of this to all of the nails. And I am curing as we go for a full 30 seconds. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm going to dabble into some nail art. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I like to take the easy route when it comes to implementing any type of nail art. So it might be me using decals, some nail stamping, some vinyl nail stickers. That is the route that I go in when I'm trying to create nail art. I stay away from anything involving like nail art brushes, like anything with gel and nail art brushes to create a design. I tend to stay away from because stick people is like the only thing I can draw, and I just am so horrible at using nail art brushes. I know I could probably get a little better with my skill set if I just take that time to practice, but I'm a busy mom of two. Right now, I have two kids right now until tomorrow. I have two kids that are 2 years old. They are 11 days apart. So that is just crazy to me. And I just don't have that time to sit down and master the nail art brushes. And you're probably like, girl, that's really easy. But for me, it is not. It is a struggle. So we're going to watch me struggle along the way to recreate these viral nails. Okay, so we need a black now that we have our base color. So right here, this is kind of like a trial and error and kind of trust the process. We're flying at the seat of our pants right now, trying to create that light bulb look here. So we're doing the glass cat eye effect. So I wanted a dark base over this. So right now I am trying to just kind of like carve out the half circle of this light bulb, as you can see here, and I'm really trying. I'm like struggling right here. I am trying to make a half circle. The brush is too big. Maybe I have a little bit too much product here, but we're gonna work and perfect this. I guess my thing is I am really hard on myself when it comes to nail art. Like I feel like I have to have like a certain skill level. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just nails. It's really not that deep, right? And I feel like I just need to go into this with the mindset as do not overthink it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nail art brush here, and I feel like the nail art brush was definitely the way to go, and I probably should have used the nail art brush to start off with by creating that curve effect to give it like that light bulb. So I'm just cleaning up the line work here and just trying to round it up as best as I can here. I will say this black is perfect. It's very full coverage. It makes doing any nail art pretty easy. I'm not going to say it's effortless because look at me, I am struggling here. But that's just me. I'm not really comfortable with any kind of nail art brushes. So I cured that black, and now we're going to go in with a cat eye. We're going to go in with Luna. It is perfect. It has a beautiful silver base here. So we're just going to apply that to the area where we applied that cured black gel polish here. And the same thing, I'm going to keep it the best way I can in those lines to keep that like dome shape that we have going on here for the light bulb. I feel like you could do this with any kind of nail shape. You would just have to be really precise and comfortable with your nail art brushes to create that light bulb effect, but you could definitely pull it off here. So I'm just making sure that you can see here I am spending a little bit of time here with that silver gel polish because I just wanted to make sure that I was covering all those areas. Plus, if you worked with cat eye polishes, you know whatever way you are applying it is kind of going to show like the brush streaks. So that's why I was just kind of taking my time here. And then we are going to just clean up the shape here just a little bit here back with our trusty nail art brush. So I'm not using anything fancy when it comes to the nail art brushes. That might be my problem as well. I'm using the Model 1 brush, and everything that we are using can be found in that description box below. All right, so now that we're finishing up that cat eye polish, we're going to hit it with a magnet here. And I feel like using the magnet is really going to give the nail like that glass effect of that light bulb. So I am going to go ahead and cure it right away. And then we're going to go in with elfing around. This is a really fun green. It's very buildable. The first coat is a little sheer, so I felt like it was like that perfect kind of jelly effect for this nail, and I really wanted a green light bulb. So now we're going over that cat eye gel polish that we just cured, and we're just filling it in with this really fun green here, and you can kind of see it coming together. Again, right here, I'm pretty much trying to stay in the lines as best as I can, and right here is when I'm noticing I definitely could have rounded the whole shape out a little bit better, but this is our first attempt and I'm pretty okay with the first attempt here. And there's just something about this green over this cat eye that is giving me all that Christmas spirit here. So I'm loving it. You can definitely see that cat eye shining through. We're going to go ahead and cure that. And then while that's curing, I'm going to get out the fluffy clouds here. We're going to add a little bit of detail here by using that white. But before we dive into this white and do that detailing, we're going to create the bulb portion of it, like the stem part of the bulb where you screw in. So I was going in, like you can see here, with that same color cat eye polish, that Luna color, to create this part of the light bulb. But as I'm applying it, it is not as bold as I want it to be. So we're going to take some Mirror Chrome gel polish here. It is called Slippery Racer, and I'm going to mix the two colors together just to make this silver just pop even more. It was very just faint with that cat eye, very unnecessary step. You could even add a little bit of a darker gray to that cat eye polish, or even just like a tiny dot of black if you want to darken that up a little bit. But I just felt like that Mirror Chrome really gave it just like the extra pop of effect here. So that's what I'm creating right now, is that little stem here of that light bulb. I know it's not a stem, but you know what I'm talking about. So I am just creating that here with that detailed brush. I did not like where we were going with that. The best part about that, since I didn't like it and everything else is cured along the way, I just used a lint-free alcohol wipe and just wiped that off completely. And then once that nail was dry, I'm able to go back in and then just create that effect that I was trying to achieve that first time around. I did use a lot of those alcohol lint-free wipes for this process, but overall very fun. I am enjoying the process of it, even though like right now it's not looking the best, but this is our first go around and it's gonna get better as we go. All right, so I am gonna hit it with the magnet here just to give it that extra pop, and then we're gonna go in with some detailing here. So the first thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and just darken up the lines just a little bit on that light bulb. And to me, when I'm doing this, it's kind of reminding me of like pop art for some reason, and especially when we get to the detailing here. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some of those lines on the part where you screw in the light bulb just to give it some extra dimension here. I am loving it already. It is looking like a light bulb, but obviously I did not love it that much because we are wiping it off again. I will say wiping it off and removing the tacky layer of the gel polish did actually work a lot better for me when it came to the nail art. That's why I feel like a lot of people say work on a matte finish. There's definitely something to that. All right, so now that we went ahead and fixed that light bulb here, we're going to go ahead and add the detailing to the side here. And this is where it was reminding me of like that 3D pop art trend that was like really popular like about a year and a half or so ago. All right, so now, or like the comic book nails. So now we're going in with the white part here, and the white part really just like sealed in the deal for me. It gave the nail a little bit more dimension, and it definitely brought this light bulb to life. And you can definitely see we have like that cat eye kind of shining through, and it is giving that glass effect. Wait till you see the top coat over it. The only thing this nail is missing now is the light strand. So we're going to create that little strand here to kind of connect the whole kind of theme look together. And I'm just using that same nail art brush with the black, and I'm just creating that strand here. I am using the majority of the time the same nail art brush throughout this whole process, to clean it up in between each color, I'm just using a lint-free alcohol wipe, and then I'll just go ahead and use a different color. That just seemed to be the best for me. So everything is cured now, and we're gonna bring this nail to life with a layer of gel top coat. So you're gonna really see this whole thing come to life after we cure. It's gonna be the perfect glass light bulb effect. So here's what we're working with, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stick that in the lamp. It is cured, so it's not the best, but you can definitely tell it's a light bulb. I feel like for my first attempt, it's pretty good. I feel like I could get a little bit better. Okay, so this is where it kind of took a turn for the worse. I did not get better as the process went along. So we're gonna scratch this idea completely, and we're just gonna move on and create something a little bit different. All right, so we are gonna use the nail art brush to create the circle of that light bulb. I felt like that worked a lot better than trying to create that initial half circle for that light bulb shape with the brush like I did originally. It was a game changer to use that nail art brush. So we have like the perfect kind of light bulb shape here. So I cured that black. We're going back in with the cat eye nail polish here. This is in the color Luna, and I'm just gonna fill in that area here, and I am trying to stay in the lines here completely so I do not wreck the shape of the light bulb, because right here I'm feeling really confident in my light bulb shape at this point. I was not feeling confident until right now, just to be completely honest with you. So we're going to hit it with the magnet to give it that glass effect. While that's curing, we're going to go in with Jelly Bean. This is a jelly line from Sundara Nails. It is amazing for a jelly effect. It also works great with layering over cat eye polishes, which is super trendy right now. This yellow is giving all that bright yellow with that one coat. So I'm just applying it to that area where we applied that cat eye polish, and this is going to be the color of our light bulb, and that's cured. And now we're going to add the detailing here. I did the stem already, and then I added the lines of the light bulb, and then we added the pops of that white there just to kind of tie it all together. And now we are creating the cord of the light bulb. All right, so I cured, and now we're going to finish up this nail here with a layer of gel top coat. But I will say the nail art brush definitely worked a lot better. And then this is like my 6th light bulb nail at this point, so I kind of got the shape down and I felt really good about it. But instead of doing light bulbs on the rest of the nail, we're going to do a plot twist here, and we're going to create mini light bulbs and use all the different colors here to create the bulbs. I felt like that was just something that I wanted personally in this set after I saw what the nails looked like with all of the light bulbs one size. I felt like we needed a little bit of dimension here with this set. So I was like, there's no better way than to tie in some little fine details here by creating some little light bulbs. So that is exactly what we did. So I created that line with the nail art tool, and then I'm using a dotting tool to create the circles of the light bulb, and I cured. And then once that's cured, then we're going to go in with that cat eye gel polish again, and we're going to place that with using a dotting tool right on top of that black. And if you are worried about those circles kind of moving around as you go, you could always flash cure to keep that silver just like exactly where you put it. Don't be afraid, you could always flash cure, but make sure you hit any area with that magnet beforehand. So now that this is cured, we're going to go in with all different color jelly polishes to create these little light bulbs. I love it so much, and pink, I had to throw pink in there. I just felt like that really shined through with that cat eye polish underneath, and of course the yellow. But this was really fun to do. I will be honest, I am flash curing as we go because I did not want that jelly polish to kind of pool out, and then it would kind of give it a mucky effect. So I am flash curing as we go here. Creating these little light bulbs definitely brought me joy. Like I said, this is definitely more my speed. All right, so we're just finishing up that light bulb here, and I'm going to cure, and we're going to do top coat, and here's the finished set. So I will say that first bulb I kept on there on the thumbnail just to kind of give you like a starting point here on where we started and where we ended. Is it perfect? No. Is it identical to the viral glass light bulb Christmas nails? No, but we put our own twist on it, and I really love it. I will be honest with you, I spent like way too much time on this and redoing nails because I was definitely overthinking. But again, nail art is definitely not my strong suit, but I did have so much fun creating this set, and I really love the tiny little light bulbs that we threw into here just to kind of give it a different take on this viral trend. So let me know if this is something that you would try. I really enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I will try attempting some more viral trends here on my channel to kind of just see how they turn out. Can't promise it's going to be anything fantastic with that end result, but overall I had so much fun recreating and trying this trend. All right, so don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in the next one.